Well, it's over. All Stars 5 has finally finished, and it's time for me to wrap up the season the only way I know how, with the PPE ranking of the contestants that will most certainly have somebody mad because, oh my god, track records don't matter anymore. But they did matter when your favorite queen had the best track record and still lost. Fair and square in the finale, I guess. Interesting. So, this is the point system in place. No points are awarded for winning a lip sync, because then the maximum amount of points, since the minis, which are just bonuses, earned each episode would fluctuate. Furthermore, since the winner of each week lip syncs against a queen that isn't even in the competition, it wouldn't make sense for that to affect the competition too much. However, and since there is also this whole new twist, I kept track of how many lip syncs were won or lost and how many votes against them each queen got, which I will also display. But these votes don't carry much weight because there are no ties. Oh, and by the way, the ranking done here will be done ignoring the stupid twist of everyone's in the bottom, because it was stupid. So, for episode 5, Shea won, Alexis was high, given that she won the first Snatch Game of Love, Jujubee safe, because she is the next best, but with this being a top 6 episode, there only being 6 placements, the highest that she can be is safe. Blair is then low, with Cracker in the bottom 2, and India, of course, eliminated. In episode 6, Cracker is the winner, Shea is high, given that she helped 2 queens with her looks, Juju is safe, again, just due to semantics, Blair is in the bottom 2, and Alexis eliminated. Episode 7's bottom 3 is justified, given that that's how they've done it with every episode before the finale so far. If you're not in the top, you're in the bottom. But again, that only works in the penultimate episode of All Stars. Starting with the lowest placing queen, in the 10th spot we have, of course, Derrick Barry. Derrick earned 8 votes from her fellow contestants when she was eliminated, so 80% in total and 80% when she was eliminated. Similarly to the 10th spot of it being not at all surprising, Ongina places 9th here. Her PP score is 1 and she had 9 votes against her, so all of the votes that one time that she was up for elimination. Mariah is 8th with a PP score of 1.3 recurring. 5 queens voted for Mariah, thus, given that she was up for elimination twice, she earned a 29.4117% of all of the votes that could have been cast against her, and 62.5% of all of the votes in episode 3 when she was eliminated. For the first time in this list so far, we encounter a queen that placed differently than she did on the season. India Ferrah. With India here being 7th, but placing 6th on the show, she gets a -1 to her position. Her PP score is 1.6. India earned 6 votes against her throughout her 4 times when she was up for elimination. So she earned 20% of all of the votes that she could have earned, at 83.3 recurring in her last episode. She's also the first queen here to have lip-synced against a lip-sync assassin, Evie Oddly, but she lost that lip-sync. Mayhem Miller places 6th here with a PP score of 2. She was up for elimination twice and in those instances earned 8 votes, or 50% of the votes that she could have earned. However, in the episode when she was eliminated, she earned all of the votes, much like Ongina, voting against herself. Cracking the bottom of the top half of the competition is BLAIRST Clair, with a headache-inducing PP score of 2.571428 recurring. Given that she is 5th here, but on the show placed 4th, she has a -1 to her position. Next, with her having been up for elimination in 3 episodes officially, though it should have been just 2, and having had 4 votes cast against her, she earned 26.6 recurring percent of the votes she could have earned, but 75% of the votes in her last episode. And given that she is 5th, in the 4th place, and with a +1 to her position, we have Alexis Mateo. Her PP score is 2.6 recurring, only slightly better than Blair's. Alexis was up for elimination 2 times, sans the twist only once, but in those 2 times she got 5 votes cast against her, so 45.45 recurring percent, or 80% in her last episode. Since I've already ranked the top 3 in the Who Should Win Some Stars 5 video, let's just go quickly over those. The last episode in this season of Drag Race, and with this format, is not competitive, so no points are awarded. If you have a problem with that because it hinders your favorite queen, get a hobby. So, Shea's in third, and given that she won the season, she has a -2 with her placement. Jujubee second with a +1, given that she was a runner-up with Cracker, whose track record was better, so I count Juju as third. And no, this is not Juju's third time placing third. On All Stars 1, she was fourth because Chanel had a better track record than her. Cracker is at number 1 with a +1 to her position, because on the season she's the runner-up with a better track record, so she's second. Given that all of the queens with a plus something to their positions are at +1, we'll pick the highest placing one for the biggest winner of the season. And that queen here is Miss Cracker. The biggest loser of the season is the queen who, based on her track record, was the most below her placement on the show, and that queen is Shea Coulee. And that's it. That's the video. The review of All Stars 5 is coming very, very soon. Thank you for watching.